Good morning. Okay, thousands of prices set to rise in Japan in spring. The Japanese shoppers could see thousands of items increase in price this spring, according to new research. Research company Teikoku Databank based its estimates on price trends from almost 200 food products producers. It says the number of items increasing in price by April could be more than 10,000. Ah, it's a bad news, bad news. Last year was the hottest ever in Japan, and this made it hard for producers to grow things like vegetables and rice. Yes. The weather was also affected crops to cacao beans around the world, while wheat crops have been affected by the war in Ukraine. This has seen demand increase and the prices rise, which customers feeling the effect in their wallets. The price of Dar's chocolate, one of Japan's favorite sweet brands, could increase by 5% according to GG Press, while Pocky lovers can also expect to pay more. Starbucks Japan has also said that from the middle of February it will increase the prices of about 20 coffee drinks at 600 stores around the country. That's about 30% of its stores. The company said the prices at service stations and airports will be increased by an average of 6%, while prices in Tokyo and some other big cities will rise by 4%. I don't live in Tokyo, but Kyoto definitely will be affected. According to Reuters, high vegetable prices have encouraged some people to grow their own produce at home. The price of a head of cabbage in Tokyo this January was said to be almost 3 times higher than it was a year earlier. Some Japanese companies have said they will pay workers more in 2025 to help, but Reuters said it wasn't clear whether these pay increases would be enough to make up for the rising cost of living. Questions. How many items may increase in price in Japan by April? By how much could the price of Dar's chocolate increase? How many Starbucks stores in Japan will see price increases? Very sad. Well, I know it's necessarily, but the good thing is I don't go to Starbucks so often. I got my good coffee at my house, so. But that's not the point, I guess. Discussion. What are your thoughts on the potential price increase in Japan? Well, I already feel it. Every month the price of the things goes up, and yeah, it's harsh. Yes. What items have become more expensive where you live recently? A lot of vegetables, but they go on sale sometimes. Then I try to catch that to take advantage of the sales itself. I never thought about like going to the sales for vegetables, but have your spending habits changed at all in recent months? Yes. Have wages kept up with the cost of living in your country? Wages. No, kept up, I guess. I don't feel it. Has your government taken any steps recently to address the cost of living? I actually don't know. For the discussion, how do you try to save money when shopping? I try to remember what I have in my fridge and try not to buy double things. The same thing that I have in my fridge, Food loss, yes. Try to avoid any food loss. Are you good at sticking to a budget? I should be. Do you know anyone who grows their own vegetables to save money? Not to save money. They're hobbies, I know, but not yet to save money. Would you like to try it? What are some luxuries you'd never give up? Actually, I try to, make our own sausages, bacons, which I used to buy, but those kind of the processed food, I try not to buy anymore. Okay, what are some luxuries you'd never give up? Dancing, even if they got more expensive. Dancing. Why, actually, not the giving up, but I go less frequently. But I'm probably not gonna give up on that one because I can dance at my home. Do not save what is left after spending. There you go. I have left this one before, but spending what is left after saving. Warren Buffett. What are your thoughts on this quote? Very, very true.